Spoiler alert that you might share.
We ask and Mom Donna delivers. If you haven't been living under a rock, Taylor and Travis made a curious choice recently by skipping the 2025 Oscars after parties, including the infamous Vanity Fair bash. Now, considering Swift's history of gracing such events, this was a bit of a surprise. She's no stranger to the Hollywood scene. Remember her glamorous red carpet moments at the Vanity Fair Oscar party in 2016 and 2019, but this time they decided to lay low. And you know what? No one could blame them. Why would they want to throw themselves into the celebrity chaos when they could be doing something way more exciting like binge-watching Netflix in sweats with a side of popcorn? But here's the thing. There's more to this than just a quiet night in. One of the main reasons for their absence could be tied to Swift's past with her ex Joe Alwyn. Now Alwyn, who was a presenter at the 2025 Academy Awards and showed up at the Vanity Fair after party, and Swift, had been in a 6-year relationship that ended in 2023. That breakup, it was all over the tabloids, with every detail, no matter how trivial, being analyzed to demise. Just imagine running into your ex in the middle of the glitziest night of the year, surrounded by flashing cameras and a crowd of onlookers. It's enough to make anyone want to avoid the whole scene. So, Swift and Kelsey, avoiding any potential awkward run-ins or dramatic headlines, decided to skip the shindigs and keep their relationship far from the Oscars drama. Adding to that, the couple also used this as an opportunity to take some well-deserved private time together. After a crazy year, Swift wrapping up her record-breaking Aries tour and Kelsey getting trashed in the Super Bowl with the Chiefs, they both needed a breather. So they jetted off on a secret vacation, and who could blame them? They had literally been running on full throttle, and now it was time for some downtime without cameras in their faces. I can just picture them on a beach somewhere, sipping on fruity cocktails with little umbrellas, enjoying the peace before the next round of public attention. And perhaps Travis bending the knee? I might be getting ahead of myself here. But let's not forget that while Swift and Kelsey were enjoying some privacy, Swift's presence still managed to sneak its way into the Oscars, one way or the other. Two of Swift's backup dancers, Sam McWilliams and Ian Ravnick, ended up performing during the Wicked medley with Ariana Grande and Cynthia Erivo. Fans quickly caught on and couldn't believe their eyes when they spotted familiar faces from Swift's Eras tour at one of Hollywood's biggest nights. Can you imagine being one of those dancers? Oh yeah, just casually performing at the Oscars while I'm also part of one of the most famous pop tours in the world.
Using one medium to communicate brilliance is a challenge.
Everything was going perfectly, complete with Chiefs games, sweet Instagram photos, and cute couple moments. Super Bowl happened. The Chiefs lost to the Eagles in a heart-wrenching 40-22 defeat, and guess who got the boos from some sections of the crowd? Yep. You guessed it. Taylor. Now that's gotta sting a little. I mean, who boos the Queen? She's America's sweetheart, right? Well, apparently not if you're in the section of the stadium that's bitter about the Chiefs' loss. Here's the kicker, though. Some folks started pointing fingers at the NFL for focusing so much attention on Swift during broadcast. It was almost like she became the story, overshadowing her boyfriend's team's performance. Fans of rival teams weren't exactly thrilled about seeing her smiling face during the game. So they did what fans do best. They booed. Because nothing says sportsmanship like booing a pop star. It wasn't long before their relationship hit a bit of a speed bump. Just when we all thought. But with that, let's not forget that this was a pretty big moment for Kelsey. He had just had a historic Super Bowl win in 2024, and now here he was with his girlfriend, getting booed at the next big game. Talk about a rough crowd. This, of course, didn't go unnoticed by Swift's team, and insiders started whispering that her advisors were concerned. They worried that their relationship was starting to overshadow Swift's own career. And let's face it, it was starting to feel like the trailer romance had become a bit overexposed. Critics began questioning whether their relationship was genuine or just a publicity stunt. I mean, this was starting to feel like one of those reality TV romances. Remember when everyone thought the Kardashians were staging everything for the cameras? Anyway, Swift's team apparently wanted her to dial things back, to avoid being seen as a distraction, and to protect her carefully curated image. They were like, let's get back to the Taylor Swift we know and love, the one who drops surprise albums. Not the one that's practically the star of a football reality show, But just when you thought things might calm down, here comes the good news, a baby prediction. Yep, celebrity mystics and tarot readers are predicting that Swift and Kelsey are gearing up to expand their family. Let's just say this isn't exactly a baby announcement, but it was enough to get the rumor mill spinning. The book tells the story of how Swift went from growing up on a Christmas tree farm to becoming a global pop icon. So yeah, it's a perfect way for the Kelsey kids to learn about their Uncle Travis's famous girlfriend. And can you imagine little Wyatt and Bennett's reactions when they realize they've seen Taylor in concert? They're basically Swifties in training. It's only a matter of time before they start asking for their own concert tickets. But despite the sudden fame brought on by the power couple, Jason and Kylie are doing their best to keep things normal for their family.